In the city of San Jose, it costs $1,443 to get a CCW permit, and it is only good for 1 year. Now, every year after that, it's only $25, but up front, you are paying $1,443 for the privilege, is the way they would look at it, the privilege of getting a concealed carry weapons permit so that you could protect yourself and your family or your loved ones or the general public if need be. This has got me thinking about why so many people have said things like it's not even worth getting a concealed carry permit in the state of California. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not advising that you break the law. I'm just talking about the thought process that goes in for some people as to why they have come to the conclusion that in the state of California, it is not worth getting a concealed carry permit, and that many people are choosing to just break the law. Hey, look, the internet, your parents are right. It's a scary place. It's full of scary and bad people. Now, your information is probably all out there on the internet. If you, after this video is over, obviously, go online, type in your name and just something about you, some sort of fact, you will probably be very surprised with how much information is so easily accessed on the internet, which people can use to target you. I have been paying for a service called Delete Me for almost 4 years now, and now they sponsor me. Delete Me takes a lot of the hard work out of the way for you. They go online and they scour the internet for all of those white pages websites and make it significantly easier, if not automatic, to have your information removed. This makes the barrier to entry to targeting you online because you posted some sort of meme that certain groups of people didn't like. It makes it significantly harder for those people to find you, which is why I pay for this service, because someone well-intentioned saw one of my videos and then called me on the phone while I was at dinner with my wife. And that made me very nervous because I might not get so lucky the next time. If you interact with people in the world, you might want to consider protecting yourself from online threats as well as the physical threats, which if you carry a firearm, I'm sure you're already pretty well squared away there, but you might be leaving yourself open. So check out Delete Me, use the code, use the link. They will save you some money. It's an awesome service, paid for it for years for a reason. Thank you. In a lot of counties, it's rather expensive and time consuming to get a concealed carry weapons permit. Due to Senate Bill SB 2, it now requires a 16-hour training of both classroom and range time. 16 hours of training. That's 2 full days. That's days that you have to take off work, assuming that you don't have the days off. That's a lot of costs. That's a lot of opportunity costs there. You have counties like San Jose charging $1,443 just to apply. No guarantee that you will get your permit. You have counties like mine, Sonoma County, that for an initial CCW permit, it costs like $980 and it's good for 2 years. That's crazy. Sheriff Eddie Ingram is great in a lot of ways, but $983 is just simply absurd. It was looking like potentially there might have been some lawsuits being threatened, but some good people talked to Eddie, from my understanding, and hopefully those prices do go down, because quite frankly, the prices in a lot of counties are insane. And Sonoma County particularly is absurd. San Jose, $1,400 just to apply, not including the training course, not including all the costs that it's going to take time off work if you have to do that. Then when you look at it, you get your concealed carry permit, and in the state of California, there's so many places that you can't even carry a gun, which if you're upset about that and you're upset about any of this, donate to the California Rifle and Pistol Association so we can hopefully make some positive changes. Senate Bill SB 2's sensitive spaces is being challenged by a lawsuit by the CRPA and then also another one by the FPC. The CRPA lawsuit, May versus Bonta, which is an interesting last name, is the one that I'm involved in. Anthony from Armed Scholar is also involved in that one. And we got a lot of places struck down from that sensitive spaces list. But unfortunately, right now, a lot of those sensitive spaces are back and being considered sensitive again due to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. There's a lot of places that you might want to carry a firearm or might want to be able to just drive through or walk past, but due to SB 2, a lot of those places are off limits. And because you don't know what is in every single building that has 400 offices, generally You can't really go a whole lot of places without just risking the fact that you're potentially committing a major crime that could get your gun rights removed for a long ass time, if not forever. So a lot of people are now looking at this and saying, okay, even if I have a CCW, so even if I pay the $1,400, even if I take the training classes, the time off work, all the time training, I'm carrying in a location that I know that I can carry in because I've looked at a map and studied every single office building in a location. I've determined that it's legal for me to have my gun there. Then you use your firearm, and because it's in some county that is more left-leaning or the district attorney has some sort of political agenda, now let's say you use your firearm in a completely justified, reasonable use of force situation. Now you are still gonna be potentially going to jail. It's all of that that kind of goes into it, and I'm really ranting today. I'm just kind of rambling. There's not really a point of this video, so I'm sorry if this doesn't seem all that cohesive of thought, because it's not. I'm just talking. That is what has gone into so many people just deciding to not even try to follow the law. Now, I'm not saying that you should do that. I want to further reiterate that, and I want to say again that I'm not a lawyer, so if you get in legal trouble, please stop sending me Instagram DMs with incriminating information of you admitting to crimes. Please stop doing that. But a lot of people are looking at this and just saying it's not even worth it. And while I am not going to admit to any crimes on camera, and while I'm not going to say or endorse that, I will say that I understand it completely. I understand that while a lot of people they physically don't have the money to spend $1,000 for a 2-year permit that they then have to renew and spend several hundred more dollars and take a whole lot of time off work. I understand why a lot of people are choosing to just risk it and carry a firearm illegally. Like, I get it. I fully get it. And that's kind of just sad that that's the space that we live in nowadays. So anyways, if you have thoughts, comments, concerns, criticisms, fitness tips, tax fraud advice, drop it down in the comments. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace. So check out Delete Me. Use the code, use the link. They will save you some money. It's an awesome service. Paid for it for years for a reason. Thank you.